Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Caramba, we're back with another episode. We're here with Lou Dog representing Liverpool. You know what I mean? 3-point collectors beating Real Madrid. Lou Dog, what are you saying? You must be happy, over the moon.
Listen, football won yesterday. And as Rance has said, 2024 is the year of truth. He probably stole that from Cat Williams, but nonetheless, 2024 is the year of truth. Football heritage. Football heritage. We won yesterday, and football won yesterday. I'm cheesing.
Have you checked in on Lee? Have you seen if he's all right?
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, Lee, what's going on? What's going on, Lee?
Oh, catch me outside. How about that?
They won't score. Oh, they've scored. Hold that.
Oh my God. It's crazy. Listen, 2-0. What did you make of the game anyway?
I thought for the first 20 minutes, it was pretty even. Oh, someone's saying you froze, and I think you froze on my side too. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign back in. Lou Dog.
Okay.
I'll take it away and I'll jump back on.
Yeah. So the first 20 minutes, big up chat, by the way. First 20 minutes, it was pretty even, like I said. I knew going into the match, I called it. I said they're setting up in that 4-4-2 formation. And I thought Madrid is gonna try to hit us on the counter. They're gonna set up in that mid block, try to freeze us up, no pun intended, because Northside's also frozen, on the counterattack. And that didn't work out for them last night. It didn't work out, guys. It did not work. Everyone was saying, oh, Mbappe, he's on the left. He's finally on the left side. He's going to cook Connor Bradley. He's going to cook Ibu. Did that happen? It didn't happen. In fact, that happened. Okay. And I will be shameless because that was one of the greatest slide tackles I've seen in a while. It was classic right back, full back type of tackle. Trent could never, but even though I do love Trent, but nonetheless, yeah, exactly, Revenite. He pocketed the crap out of Mbappe and he was atrocious. Overall, like I said, the first half, pretty even. We were the better team. We should have Salah's ball to Nunez for the tap in. It was sensational. But Courtois was standing on his head. He kept that game from being at least 1-0 in the first half. Then the second half happened. We did something slightly different that I hadn't seen in a minute. And I think it was because Trent didn't play the game. Where we operated with 3 at the back. We had Ibu and Verge not locking it down. And, Robbo would come in when necessary to, clean up the ball, and Grav was, correct me if I'm wrong, Liverpool fans in here. Did Grav play a sole 6? Because I think he started us in a 4-3-3, which is classic for us. And I think it really worked this game. But we did something different in the second half. And we really utilized, and I think, again, it was because, shout out Josh, shout out to everyone. I think it was because we had Bradley on the pitch, who has no problem bombing forward. He's a lot faster than Trent. He's a different style of player to Trent. He doesn't throw the crosses in as much, of course, but we pushed Robbo and Connor Bradley. He was almost in like a center forward position at times. That's why he took advantage of the header. But we pushed Robbo up the pitch, and it just changed the game. They couldn't get out of their own end, and it was full blown attack. I think we almost had like 5 bombing forward, and we just held them back into like a low block. They couldn't get out, and I think that was the game changer. And the amount of touches we had in their box, pause. They also had touches in our box, again, pause. Of course, that was what caused the penalty, but it just felt like they couldn't get a shot on target, literally, until I don't even know what time it was in the game, but other than that penalty from Mbappe, which is hilarious. We'll talk about that in a sec. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't break us down. So it was beautiful. It was a beautiful, both goals were sensational. Yeah, we completely walked them off the park.
Yeah, I hear that, man. What'd you make of Mbappe's penalty?
Oh, he didn't. Everyone was so the commentary was saying that he didn't look confident, and it was that little hesitation he made before he struck it. Like, so Kelleher had one foot on the line. And it's actually funny. If Virgil had kicked that penalty out after the rebound, if he had done it, they would have to retake it because Virgil was already off his line. So it's just little things like that. But Lucho, thankfully, he did it. And that saved us from having to be retaken. But it was like Kelleher had all eyes on it. He knew exactly where Mbappe was going to go with it. It was sensational.
Yeah, man. Nah, it was crazy. I can't lie. They had the chance to get back into the game. I didn't see them create anything. I saw the highlights because I was watching the Benfica game, but I didn't see Real Madrid create anything. And this was. You asked me backstage, did I think that you guys would lose this game? I felt like no. I think Real Madrid have been getting away with it against Stuttgart. They should have lost that game. You know, I know they won their game, their last game in La Liga. But even then, I remember Dave was saying, I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced that how the team is playing. Mbappe hasn't been great. The midfield has been a bit disjointed. And yeah, man, it's crazy. I was not impressed. By Liverpool, I was impressed by many players, bro. I feel like McAllister goes without saying. What a performance. The amount of times he's picking up runs in behind the defense, the crosses into the box as well, and the way he just picks up players. McAllister was balling out, man. He was dictating play. Playing really, really well. Curtis Jones as well, decent as well, playing very, really, really well. Diaz as well, man. I didn't expect Diaz to play like that. It's like Diaz, man. Like he actually had a really good performance.
He did. He was a bit wasteful at times. Oh, it's 1-1. Chat saying 1-1 in the United game. We love it. Football heritage. No, but okay. So the difference, I think, with Macca or McAllister, we're all a nickname basis over here. Macca, they like I said, we did the 4-3-3 this time around, and so he didn't play in that double pivot with Grav. Grav, I think, was it, and like I said, I was telling Chat when you froze, like I think Grav was playing in the lone six at times, and Macca bombed up the pitch. He was outside of the box, on the edge of the box, and he was everywhere. That's where he thrives. But he also does well in the double pivot, but he's just a lot more quiet. But nonetheless, he had one hell of a game in that goal. And he had so I don't know if you missed the header that Connor Bradley had. The ball from Macca.
What a ball. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was right at the goalkeeper, but that's what I'm saying. Like McAllister's crossing was excellent, man. Excellent. I think it was Connor Bradley got on the end of that, innit?
Yeah, the assist. Yeah. Well, at the end of the header, and then he got the assist for it. It was beautiful. It was a little tiki-taka, bing, bang, boom. Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was crazy, bro, man. That even Gravenberch with a little chip over to Darwin Núñez, and he literally just hit it wide. Like everyone was on it. Even Darwin Núñez was on it. He was unlucky not to score. He had some good chances.
He had a good game. Like Darwin was everywhere, but he had to calm down. I was really worried that he was going to get a second yellow because he was the ref. Okay, I'm not going to complain about the ref too much because he did calm down after in the second half, but he was calling everything. Madrid fans will say otherwise, but it was a bit biased. That's my conspiracy theory. But if he kept on, he was going to get a second yellow. But luckily, he cooled it. And but he was just getting under their nerves. He was causing so much problems. And I think because of that 4-3-3 we set up, like a classic Klopp era formation, he had a lot more to do because he hasn't had a lot to do in, our sort of like sometimes we're in a 4-4-2 out of possession or a 4-2-3-1. Like we move around a lot and we emphasize more in our wingers. But this time around, he had a lot more to do. It's just unlucky.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are way less predictable than you was under Klopp. I mean, no, like disrespect to Klopp, but it's like you don't solely rely on Alexander Arnold. Like you got McAllister that can pick up spaces and opportunities. Curtis Jones
Yeah.
playing basic little 1-2s. Gravenberch with a nice little dink over to Nunes. Nunes running the channels. He actually, yeah, I really thought that he gets a lot of heat, and he does deserve some of the heat that he gets. Nunes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he's like scrappy in the box, but I actually thought he's unfortunate. I think he played really well with the chances that he got. Unlucky not to score. Diaz looked a lot better, more composed, better on the counter attack, better passing. Like he was just a lot better. Like everybody just looks way more composed. Salah, it goes without saying, man. Salah had a good game as well on the counter. But it's like you guys just have different ways of cooking teams. You're still great on the counter attack, but you're also good on the build up. And even the way like McAllister made his goal, like I think it was 1-2 off of Conor Bradley, got himself into space in the box and just hit it. It's like you guys are not as predictable. You were great with what you were doing under Klopp, but you're not as predictable. It's harder to dictate how is Liverpool going to break you down. Is it going to be McAllister? Is it going to be Gravenberch? Is it going to be Curtis Jones? Is it going to be a through ball on the counter from Diaz? Or is it going to be Salah? Mo Salah providing for the front three. I think this season he's been a lot better in terms of his creativity and his passing for the other two up front. It's less predictable. You can bring on Trent. Trent can still cross the ball into the box. You're less predictable. And I think that's why you guys are, even when in certain games, like against Southampton, even though little defensive mistakes, you guys get back into the game. Even with the mistake against, Robbo, I think sticking his leg out.
He got baited. That's not the first time that's happened, like we were saying backstage. But yeah, we bounced back. And he got bailed up by Kelleher for sure, because what a save. Ooh, okay. 2-1. We are here for it.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait for Saeed meltdown. Listen, hopefully it stays the same. I want to see the meltdown, man.
Ruby Red, Ruby and Marim. What's going on?
I think Saeed was the manager out. My days. It's crazy. But yeah, what do you make of like the way Slots got you guys playing football in comparison to Klopp?
Everyone's been saying it all season, that we, of course, look a lot more pragmatic, a lot more patient, like you said. Definitely in possession. A lot of the time with Klopp's system, especially last year, we were very comfortable letting the other team have the ball. And to a certain degree, depending on, the type of team we play, we're okay with it, but we're a lot more controlling of the ball. So it's almost a mix of, I wouldn't even say, I think it's a bit of lazy analysis to say like, oh, we're bit of Pep and bit of Klopp at the same time. We don't really play like Pep. We don't have, it's not this sort of like horseshoe horizontal passing that, fucking Arteta likes to do. It's not like that in terms of possession.
Yo, 2 seconds, guys. I have no idea what's going on, mate.
It's good.
No worries.
But no.
Okay.
Yeah. No, welcome, by the way. No, we just look a lot more comfortable in possession, and we, like I said, patient with the ball, and we look a lot more creative in terms of the build-up. And also, people are saying, "Oh, Liverpool's just a counter-attacking team." It's like, well, yeah, sure, but we also we can absolutely nail you even in your own end. Pause, but nonetheless, it's we can build it up and then score a goal through that way. So it's great. It's great. No complaints.
No complaints, man. No complaints. Now,
to the man that has
many complaints, Dave, my friend. I haven't seen you in a long time. Make sure you're subscribing to End the Stream, Dave. You know what I mean, man? Like Don Dave. It looks like Papa Ancelotti. Looks like he's gonna get sacked, bro. You know what I mean? Looks like Dad's gonna get sacked, bro. What are you telling me? You good? You look stressed.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Sorry, guys, about the delay. Tottenham playing today. Roma. I live near Tottenham. Problem with tubes. Problem with overground. What can I do? I can't do anything about it. It's problematic. But I'm here now. Thank you, obviously, Northside. And nice to meet you, Lauren, obviously, Liverpool fan. Yes. I've seen you on League Gunner's channel as well, and Northside's channel.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So ultimately, yeah, it's an absolute shambles, this team. Real Madrid are an absolute shambles. We have not been playing well for the whole season. It's really been that. And we could have made a statement yesterday against possibly the best team in Europe. Let's be honest. Yeah. Liverpool are the best team in Europe. They're playing well. They're head and shoulders above every single team in the Premier League. And my thoughts yesterday throughout that match was we did not do anything at all to showcase why we are the so-called kings of Europe. Yeah. This tag that we have, the kings of Europe, obviously, yes, 15 times Champions League winners, obviously European Cup, and obviously Champions League collectively with that. And we showcased nothing that warranted that. And it's really a problem. Yesterday, I'm going to tell you a little story because I actually want to tell you this. Obviously, people are watching. Maybe you don't know why my name has changed on my channel. I received a communication. Yeah, I'm not going to say from where as such. Yeah, but it came from official sources that my name, Madrid Fan TV before, yeah, there's a problem with that because in the context that I'm using it, it can apply that I'm kind of like an official representative of Real Madrid. Yeah. And what happened was I got an email sent to me saying, oh, this could be construed as, oh, you're an official representative, blah, 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 blah. So you have to remove the word Madrid, like you own the flipping city, from your name. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. Bun this. Yeah. I'm going to go and change my name to End the Stream Dave. Yeah. And still cook you. Yeah. I'm going to still cook you because it's an absolute shambolic shit show. Yeah. Throughout the whole season. Yeah. And yesterday, actually, my match reaction, I thought I was actually quite calm. And it's a problem where you're looking at a team that you've watched since you are 5 years old, yeah? And obviously, Northside, you can obviously vouch for this because you've watched Arsenal throughout their horrible years as well. Obviously, Arsenal kind of a resurgence period at the moment, even though they haven't won anything to say so, but you know, maybe they look in a better state than what we are at the moment. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. And we have, yeah, the audacity to say, oh, okay, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Ancelotti comes out in a press conference and I watched the press conference. Oh, the Gulam Brahim played well and all this. Bro, we're 24th in a 36-man league team. This new Champions League format is showcasing where you are at in Europe at the moment. Yeah. It showcases where Liverpool are at, clearly the best team in Europe because they're the top of the table. They haven't lost a game or even drawn a game. Am I correct?
No.
This Champions League.
And conceded one goal.
Exactly. Yeah. And not even against Real Madrid is that goal.
I'm still in disbelief, by the way. Never.
This is crazy. Yeah. How many goals? Obviously, I watched the Southampton match. Yeah. And Liverpool, look, it's not about this mentality monsters or anything, or whatever crap that a lot of Arsenal fans want to spew about their team is mentality monsters, all this rubbish. Yeah. I don't see Liverpool fans.
Not to interrupt you. No. I interrupted you, but I was just going to say, interject quickly. Klopp actually said that way back. And then I think they've taken the term.
Okay. They're taking it because of Arteta, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I'm looking at Ancelotti's press conference. Oh, we played well, this and that. Oh, we need to look a bit more kind of like intensity, all this and that. I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, we did nothing across the whole match. Yes, the first half was decent. I even said in my match reaction that we didn't go toe to... Yeah, I used the word toe to toe, which was kind of loosely used, yeah. But we went into that match, and the first half, we weren't actually that bad, Real Madrid. No. Camavinga was actually excellent. He was the only player that actually was good in the whole match. Let me remind you, yeah. Camavinga is the only player that was good in that whole match. And maybe to some certain extent, I don't know, Asensio for a certain part, yeah. And Courtois actually was amazing. He actually saved it from being embarrassing. Let's be honest, yeah. Courtois saved it from being embarrassing. And Ancelotti, this guy, yeah, he's now doing the media-trained PR circus, the same thing, because now Real Madrid have a lot of different fans. Obviously, we have a lot of different fan base over the world, and the club is rotten now. Honestly, this club needs a whole revamp. Yeah, because Mbappe's come in, the synergy between the team is lost. Yeah, Vinny was injured, and I have to say, guys, everybody in the chat, that we missed Vinny yesterday. Whatever how bad he plays, and somebody mentioned it in my comments actually. However bad Vinny plays, he causes a problem regardless. Yeah.
Yep.
Mbappe could be playing bad and will never cause a problem. It could be playing good and will never cause a problem. You know? So I'm looking at it and I'm like, look, Ancelotti, whatever, man. Like this guy, yeah. Perez he's just bum buddies with Perez. Let's be honest, man. He loves Ancelotti and they love each other. Yeah. And until Ancelotti goes, yeah, then we're not going to rectify this team. I have to say, unfortunately, yeah. And until we now brought in Mbappe, yeah, in the summer, we brought in Mbappe, and then this guy, yeah, has stunk it out throughout the whole season. People are saying, oh, he takes time to gel, takes time. If he's a quality world-class player, you can see the qualities that he brings to the team regardless. Look at Salah, yeah? Even though he missed a penalty yesterday, you can see that Salah is, for me, and will be, and has been, a world-class player for Liverpool. Yeah? Regardless, if the whole team stinks, he will produce one moment of magic out of nowhere and bring the team out of the storm. Yeah? For us, that's Vinny. Yeah? Yeah? For us, that's Vinny. Mbappe's not that guy. Let me be honest. In the World Cup, yes, the final, he was that guy. But it's a different ball game when it's European football and you play Liverpool, who I mentioned it before the game. I said 5 things for Real Madrid to beat Liverpool. Real Madrid did not execute none of them. One of them was contain the high press. Yeah, the way to beat that high pressing system of Liverpool. I'm not a managerial expert by any means. Yeah, but you have to maintain precise, quick passing control to beat this Liverpool side. If you don't, they're going to outrun you. Yeah, and they have the stamina to do so. They have guys in the middle who are workhorses like Gravenberch, who's going to be a workhorse throughout the whole bloody game. Yeah. And then, mate, Connor Bradley, bro, here, sod Trent. Let's go and get this guy instead. Yeah. F Trent religiously, mate. Let him go, mate. Because Trent is just, he's a great player, Trent, yeah? But Connor Bradley, mate, Mbappe in that pocket right there, mate. Yeah? In his pocket all game. Yeah? So Camavinga, excellent player. I love Camavinga. He's an excellent player. Yeah? Gula, I think the match was too big for him. Mbappe was shocking. Bellingham, I don't know what this guy does. Let's be honest. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find, circle it around, hold up play and all this stuff. But I don't know what he does. I actually don't know.
This, Dave, we've been saying this about Bellingham.
I don't know.
When I saw you guys playing, yeah, every time I see Bellingham, I'm like, bro, as a midfielder, there's certain basics I don't see from him. Like he doesn't on the half turn, he's not that quick. His IQ isn't that great. I see this guy the most effective when he's in the box and he has an opportunity to shoot. That's when I see the most effectiveness from Bellingham. And I said this before. I said a couple of weeks ago, I said, yo, Bellingham has more attributes to be a striker than to be a midfielder. Yeah. He doesn't have the attributes to be a midfielder. Where's the passing?
He's not a creator. He's not a creator. He doesn't create.
He doesn't create. He don't create. He's not an excellent dribbler. His IQ in terms of creativity is not that great. But you give him a chance in the box, he can actually score you a goal. He's effective in the box in terms of shooting and scoring goals. But everywhere else, bro, it's the same thing I've said about Bruno Fernandes. People rate Bruno Fernandes because, Bruno Fernandes can score a goal. But when you look at him in terms of a creative player, there's a lot to be desired there as a midfielder. A lot to be desired. That's how I look at Bellingham. Mbappe, to be fair, you've been calling it out. Make sure you're subscribing to End the Stream, Dave. The link to his channel is in the title. Do you know what I'm saying? Every single time. We don't get a lot of Madrid tears. And when we do, we must cherish it. You know what I'm saying? Gather it in a bottle like it's prime bottles and that. You know what I'm saying? We have to because it doesn't come around very often. So it's one of them ones. But Mbappe, you've been calling out Mbappe. What have you been saying about Mbappe? Because I can't lie, bro. When the pressure's on, this guy don't deliver. For PSG in the Champions League, didn't deliver. For you guys, ain't delivering in La Liga and in delivering in the Champions League. Every single time he's been relied on. And the thing is, I don't think he's as fast as he was before. His
No, he's not.
finishing is horrendous. This guy hits it at the goalkeeper more times than he actually makes the goalkeeper make a world-class challenge. Like, I don't get it, bro. Even when he's 1v1 with the goalkeeper, every time I see Mbappe through on goal, I don't even look at it and think, oh, yeah, he's going to score. Most time he hits it straight at the goalkeeper, bro. He's shocking, bro.
Honestly, for me, when I look at Mbappe, yeah, and I see his work rate, yeah, he looks like he runs around a lot. He does a lot of that, yeah. Now, I kind of do I want to say I feel sorry for the guy? No, actually, I don't, because let me be honest, yeah, he's coming to a high pressure environment.
Give him 500K a week.
He's 25. Give him time.
He's coming to the most high pressure role in the world of football, yeah, where you have consistently at home 85,000 Real Madrid fans, yeah, or whatever. Obviously, whatever the away kind of attendance is, whatever, minus that, yeah, looking at you. Okay, that is a pressure environment. Let me be honest, yeah. PSG is not pressure. Real Madrid is pressure. So if you don't deliver, then you're gone. Do you know what? We regret getting rid of Joselu right now. Yeah, Joselu, yeah, my guy, yeah, who I slated all last year, yeah, as an absolute stinker. That guy brought us out of the depths of hell against Bayern Munich, yeah, to get to that final. Man like Joselu, yeah. And we are looking at a supposed world-class player that can't even, I don't know, do anything, man. He can't do anything. The man looked lost yesterday. Yeah, the whole team, like I said, bar Camavinga, maybe Asensio, looked lost yesterday. They looked lost. Yeah. And like I'm just going to allude back to my 5 things that I said I needed to beat Liverpool. One of them, yeah, was why doesn't teams do this at Liverpool? Do you know how high the wing backs push up on every single team? They are consistently,
especially in the second half. Exactly. The second half, they pushed even further. Yeah,
Conor Bradley was consistently overlapping. Exactly. Yeah. Robertson was consistently overlapping. Yeah. And we have Mbappe, a guy like with 96 pace on FIFA, or whatever it is. Yeah. Apparently they say he's got 96 pace here. The man got 56 pace. Trust me on this one. The man gets the ball. Yeah. And I saw Modric have this a few times as well. Yeah. Modric had a few times of the ball. Mbappe's running, yeah. He's in an offside position already, anyway, yeah. But he's running, yeah. And Modric doesn't pick out the pass. Camavinga didn't even pick out the pass. Nobody picked out the pass. He was literally the only supposedly quick player that we had on the whole pitch, yeah. And I don't know, man. It's really shocking. This team is shambolic at the moment. And the way the team is set up at the moment, yeah, we're going to end up like Man United in a year, 2 years' time, unless it's rectified really quickly, yeah, where we bring in a very solid manager that can work with the youth players of Real Madrid also. And I was calling for De La Fuente, Spain's manager, to come into this team, yeah. De La Fuente is the perfect manager to manage Real Madrid. I'm going to be honest, yeah. But here we go. Perez looking at the stars. Okay, cool. Let's get an ex-Real Madrid guy to come in, Xabi Alonso, and let's have 85% possession, yeah, and do nothing with it, yeah, because we already keep possession of the ball. Yeah, we always do the sideways, backwards. And I don't like Alonso's football. I got to be honest, yeah. Leverkusen, whatever it is, unbeaten or whatever, yeah, I don't like it. When they faced a good team, they got bopped off the park, man. 4-0 Liverpool. Yeah. And this is not the team. This is not the state of it. So Liverpool went and got in, yeah, a manager who's got kind of maybe the same, not the same ideology as Klopp, but similar ideology as Klopp. Yeah. With a bit more control to the game. Because Klopp is that gung-ho football. Look, we're going to go ultra attacking every single match and who cares? Yeah. We'll just allow Van Dijk. And by the way, yeah, Van Dijk, however he's aging, he's maturing like a fine wine, this guy, yeah? Like, I love Van Dijk, yeah? Just, don't care, mate. Just get Van Dijk and get Saliba and we'll be sorted, Real Madrid, mate. That's it. You know,
Did
get
you
these
think
both.
Asensio
We've sorted.
had a good performance? He was a bit let down by certain mistakes. You guys giving away stupid penalties. You know what I mean? I think Asensio, he cleared the line. He cleared the ball off the line. I think
I thought he
21
did well.
I
Yeah.
think he did all right. But the
Asensio was
whole-
decent.
yeah,
Asensio
the
was
rest of
decent.
them, the rest of them around him.
Rudiger made one block, gave the whole.
Rudiger was quiet.
Yeah,
I was
and
shocked
then
by that.
and then what was that, man? Like Mendy also, poor man. Like, bro, as soon as the second half started, you see when Liverpool pressed up on us on the I think it was the right hand side, yeah, and we had Mendy or left hand side for us, and Mendy was having the ball and trying to play with Bellingham and Modric, and they were like in the corner flag like this, like free guy, and then we had Conor Bradley pushing up, we had Salah pushing up on them, and everybody, and they're pressing us out of the thing, and then we gave the ball away instantly, yeah, and they could have scored another goal. This is what Real Madrid do when they come up against a good team. They came up against Barcelona, got smoked. Came up against Liverpool, got smoked. Came up against AC Milan. Man like Rafael Leo, bro. Come on, bro. Man like.
Respect my countrymen, please. Respect my countrymen.
Yeah, I respect your countrymen. I respect your countrymen, yeah. But this guy is poor. I'm telling you,
He's rubbish. Yeah, he's rubbish.
Yeah?
He put up a stinger against us.
No,
So.
that's not the one, yeah. Emerson Royale, bro, getting cooking Real Madrid. Emerson Royale, this guy's a failed Tottenham player, yeah. So I don't know, man. It's done. Man United obviously got Amorim. I don't know how they're doing. How did Man United doing at the moment, by the way?
They're down 2-1.
Yeah,
they're down 2-1. Well,
yeah.
Good job, Amorim, mate. We're working with these players.
Ruby.
Good job. Hey, we do that. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Look at that.
Yeah, Said loves to cook me. He likes to call me after games and like say to Lee, "Oh, how's David doing? Well, how you doing against Bodo bloody Glimps, mate?" Anyway, but just to round up just one more point as well.
Yeah.
Look. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, yeah, because now I can do end the stream them. I don't need to just do Madrid content, yeah. Tomorrow I'm making a video on 5 reasons why Liverpool can win the Champions League, yeah. This team is absolutely excellent in everything they do, yeah, everything they do, and it just shows. It just shows because, like, against every single team this year. Even if they have to draw a game just to get something, you know, like against Arsenal, against Arsenal, if they have to, they will do it. Yeah, obviously Nottingham Forest was a bye. That was kind of more the beginning of the season. Arne Slot is obviously just taking over. It's a bit of it's a work in progress. Yeah, Nottingham Forest was a bye. Yeah, but this team are absolutely incredible. Yeah. I'm not using words as scary, like somebody put in the chat, or like scintillating or so forth. They are incredible. And I tell you what, every team in this tournament needs to fear Liverpool big time. I think the only team that actually can stop Liverpool is Inter. I'm not going to lie. I think Inter have the qualities in their team to actually stop Liverpool because they just park it up. They'll park up, put like 20 men behind the ball, and that's it. Okay, break this down, you know?
Not
and
the
that's
best
what
manager in world football. Not the best manager in world football. And Arteta, the best looking Spaniard.
Who's that?
The best looking Spaniard we know.
Oh no. Arsenal can't lace Liverpool's boots at the moment. Unfortunately, they did beat Sporting 5-1, and it was an amazing performance.
It was a great game.
Dave, do you remember there was no one better out there, and Liverpool got slopped. There's no one better out.
2-2 Man United. Okay, well done. Anyway, but look, honestly,
well done.
That's it. Okay, cool.
And we move on.
And we move, yeah. But yeah, Liverpool Arne Slot, you know what? Credit to him, and he's came in. He had big shoes to fill in the shoes of Klopp, and he's done well. And do you know what? Yeah, I love the way this is the difference between Liverpool and Arsenal fans. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Yeah. You see, Liverpool are flying clear and everything has gone well for them and everything, like Premier League. Like, how many points against Man City? Like 7?
8.
8, yeah. And how many points they get ahead of Arsenal? 9, isn't it?
9, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they're flying clear, and Liverpool fans are downplaying their chances of winning the league title. Yeah, they're not even going to say we're going to win the Champions League either. They don't even say this.
No.
If Arsenal fans were in the same position, they'd be like, we're winning the league 100%. Yeah. And this is the difference between Liverpool fans and Arsenal fans. Yeah. It's a bit more, you have to stay a bit humble until the business end of the season and then start saying if you're going to win the title. Yeah. Because regardless of Real Madrid, what's happening, we've only we lost one in La Liga. It's crazy. We only lost once in La Liga. Yeah. We have the decent defensive record apart from Barcelona. And we are a team that we can still win La Liga. Obviously, so look, whatever Real Madrid's problems are, we are always a team that does well after January. I don't know why. It's like Man City. You know, Man City just does like 20-game unbeaten runs, like all wins. Yeah. And then win the title. That's what Real Madrid do. We just win. We just beat every single team. We just don't even care. Yeah. And we make it difficult in the Champions League to beat us also. But Liverpool fans, I like the way their fans act. They're a classy club. They have European heritage. They know exactly what they're doing. Each of their players, and Nunes, I don't know, I actually didn't know what Nunes done yesterday, but he caused a problem. Somehow that guy caused problems.
Other than it was just Courtois, he set up shop.
Nunes, I don't know what he does, but he just causes problems. He gets stuck in. He's very aggressive as a striker. Yeah. And he caused problems for Rudiger. He caused problems for Asensio and Diaz, man. I tell you what, Valverde played good in the first half, I've got to admit. But second half, man, as soon as Camavinga went off, Valverde had to go in the middle. And then we had to put Vasquez. I was like, finito. Finito la música. Honestly, it's done. It's done. Yeah? Yeah, it's done. As soon as Vasquez came on, me and Liga, we were just like, done. It's finished. The game is done. We're finished. Yeah, we're wrapped up. Yeah. And Mbappe missing a penalty, I'm done. That's all I got to say about this match. And obviously, yeah, tomorrow that video comes out. I'm going to praise Liverpool for the club they are. They are an excellent, well-oiled machine. And they've always been in competition for everything. They win titles. They do stuff properly. They have a good team. They have a very good a world-class player that can bring them out of the any sticky situation, which was supposed to be Vinny for us, Salah obviously for Liverpool. And if you look at their midfield, very well run, man. Just consistently high press. And you see Arne Slot, yeah? You see the difference. I'm just going to break on this point before we go, because I'm taking too much time. Sorry, guys, yeah. But
you're good.
Yeah, Arne Slot, and I see what they do, yeah? It's a similar high pressing game to Klopp. Klopp is, when you look at Klopp's game, the pressing system is very, okay, just throw bodies at the person who has the ball, and then we're just going to run them out of possession eventually. Yeah. Arne Slot is like is a more organized pressed, where they compact the space with three players, like in a triangle. Yeah. Around a singular player.
Exactly.
So I remember yesterday when Camavinga had the ball. Yeah, Camavinga was the only good player, by the way. Yeah, they still had, in a decent space to him, good pressing ability. Yeah, three players. Yeah, whether it be Gravenberch. Then obviously when it comes to the defensive game, yeah, and when the defense had it, when Real Madrid's defense had it, they done exactly the same what Barcelona did. Yeah, four men literally in a line. Yeah. Real Madrid beat that first, yeah? That's one defensive line. Then comes another defensive line, and they get back quickly as well. They can get back quickly. They don't just leave bodies up front, you see? Salah defends as well. Yeah, Diaz defending, yeah? Even Nunes comes back and gets stuck in. That's a difference, yeah? I think Arne Slot is drilling this team, yeah, into a frightening team for seasons to come. This season they're frightening already, but watch out when they can recruit more and they can build their team and build their and look what they brought. They brought on Soboslai. Come on, bro. Like, their depth is also good as well. You know, they can bring on Endo as well. You see, they can bring on multiple players that will and Conor Bradley sits out for Trent. I don't know why. You know? I'll start Conor Bradley all the time. He is an excellent player. I remember when Conor Bradley came on against Arsenal in the FA Cup, and I mentioned it in the watch along last season. Yeah, brilliant display. It was the FA Cup. Arsenal, they beat Arsenal. Brilliant display by Conor Bradley. Absolutely excellent. And again, yesterday, man of the match. That's it, guys. That's all I got to mention about that match yesterday.
Look at Dave, man. Get it out, Dave, man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, get it out,
man. Get it out, man. You know what I mean? Get it out in the therapy session. You know what I mean?
No, in my suit, man. I went to the office today, bang a bit of suit, everything. And look, yeah, I'm feeling good, mate. I'm feeling good. Real Madrid, my channel is rebranded. I don't need to talk about that mierda side, mate. We're not even Real Madrid. Real Madrid means basically it's the Royal Madrid, yeah? The King's team, yeah? The King's team, yeah? Now we're Mierda Madrid. That's what we are, mate, at the moment. Yeah, Mierda Madrid.
That's President Madrid. That's President Madrid.
That's
you know
it.
What I mean?
That's it, mate. Stinky Madrid, mate. Huele mal, mate.
State of Madrid.
Mate.
Madrid great again, you know.
And do you know what? I went to
get your Madrid star MAGA hats on.
Yeah, I went to Madrid. I went to Tenerife. I started speaking Spanish with my family, con mi familia in Tenerife, and honestly, yeah. My Spanish is back, mate. My uncle said to me, my great uncle said to me, it's inside, mate. It's inside, but you just need to get it out. Yeah, now it's going to get it out. Come on, bro. End the stream day, mate. That's it.
Make sure you're subscribing to Dave's channel. The link is in the title. Ludog, what do you make of everything? Dave had a lot of praise. I actually agree with a lot of what he said. I think Bradley had a great game. I also think Gravenberch had a decent game. McAllister was absolutely just pulling the strings.
Yeah, McAllister was brilliant.
Yeah.
Madrid could not deal with any crosses into the box. Even Gravenberch had a little dink over the top. Darwin Núñez attacking space in behind the defenders. Madrid's defenders looked clumsy at best. They were absolutely atrocious. Diaz was running at them really well as well on the counter. I agree with Dave. I think they were the way you guys pressed them. You pressed them. You made them press into their own camp, into their own box. And they couldn't break that press. And all of a sudden, they were just passing it around. That goal for McAllister. Nobody around him, bro. No one picking up the run.
No.
You know what I mean? Simple 1-2s, boom. There you go.
You want to know why?
Hala Madrid.
You want to know why? But you want to know why? Because Asensio, in particular, he was given way too much to do at that point. Because Darwin, for the first goal, because Darwin went off for the second, but Darwin and Lucho had drawn him in. So at that point, Maka was behind him. And Connor, even when Connor had the header chance, Maka hit the long ball pass to him inside the box, headed it, square at Courtois, fine, whatever. But they had Bradley knew that they had their backs to him. Especially, I think it was Jude. I think it was Jude that had his back to him. And then I think Rudiger, I have to watch it again, had his back to him as well. And he just went, no pun intended, slotted right into the box. And that's when he had that chance. And we snuffed that out pretty quick and we kept the pressure going. And that's ultimately what led to the first goal, where Maka open and Connor was also, he was just before he was at the edge of the box. And that's when he made that little tiki-taka pass right to Maka. At that point, Asensio couldn't even react. He was already too late. He was a step too late. And then he, of course, scores the goal. That was because of Darwin and Lucho drawing the pressure to them. And then, of course, making that space for Maka. And then we did a little trick. There was 2 set pieces that we did. One with, it was both Robbo's set pieces, but I forget what the first one, where he kind of, I think he passed it to Maka for the second goal. The set piece happened. He passed it to Maka. Maka passed it to Robbo just on the edge of the box. And that's when he volleyed it in for Gakpo to just, by the way, was he on like a Tempur-Pedic mattress? He sprung up for that header. But he was just on the edge.
A few people are saying, well, he used his hand. The same, I don't give a shit, bro. We were cooked anyway by then.
And Robbo did that. They definitely practiced that set piece because I think Rudiger wasn't even, and Mendy, I don't even think they were looking. They weren't
even there. Modric was defending Gakpo.
Modric, yeah. They weren't set up.
5'6" of him, mate. All 5'6" defending a 6'2" guy, bruv. Great, mate.
At that point, when they
like
finally
me looking at my
realized,
girl, bruv. Mad, bruv. It's crazy. It's like that. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. But by the time they reacted, it was too late. Robbo he was already set up for the volley in. So it was or cross, I should say. And yeah, that's how we got it. So I think that was just beautiful tactics by Slot, because I think we stuffed that out pretty quick.
Yeah, Slot's got some. He's got some good game plan. This guy, he's got a good game plan. He knows.
Yeah.
And he makes
Dave,
right
you feel like you guys
substitutions.
have got too many superstars, though, Dave. Yeah, because you bought Bellingham to be a midfielder, but he can't create. You bought Mbappe to be a striker, and he can't finish. You go, who's the successor to Modric? Do you know what I'm saying? Arda Güler, how many opportunities does he really get to really kick on and develop? How many games does he actually get? He plays a bit more of a bit part player. Do you know what I mean? Until you get injuries, you don't really see Arda Güler. You don't really see some of these players. I feel like there's too many stars built into a team, but not enough like who actually works well within an actual system. Kind of reeks of when you lot did the Galacticos. You got a lot of good names.
This guy was part of the Galacticos from 2003.
R9.
Yeah. To 2006 onwards, yeah, until we started recruiting properly, yeah. For all his brilliance, he was in a team with Zidane, Figo, Beckham, Guti, Raul, yeah, Casillas, Hierro. I don't think Hierro was at that time, sorry, yeah. And this guy, obviously the defense was absolutely atrocious. I think we had Elguera at that time. It was absolutely mad, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Salgado, Roberto Carlos, whatever, yeah. This guy was in a team, yeah, with those superstars, and it's exactly happening the same old shit, whatever. However brilliant they are individually, they cannot work as a team. They can play the most saucy football in the world, yeah, and they won't win anything at the end of the season, yeah. So, what do we need to do? Well, what we need to do, yeah, is, and do you know what? Endrick came on 77. He didn't do. What did he do, man? Like honestly,
Injured
Konate. I know he's a prospect, whatever, at his age, yeah. But I remember when he came on the first game, his debut, and he lit the world alight, yeah. He scored a goal immediately, yeah. Boom, yeah. Man like Endrick, yeah, in La Liga debut.
Stuttgart as well when he ran through the whole team.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
it was good. That was good. But the situation is when we have all these superstars, it's not as a world-oil machine. Yeah. Last year, and I'm telling you this right now, yeah, you can have all the superstars in the world, but if you don't have an actual playmaker, you're finished. Yeah. And Kroos was our guy. He could make the whole team tick. Mbappe's runs, he would see it before he's offside. Yeah. Vinny, perfect passes. I remember the pass, yeah. Last year they gave to Vinny. Absolutely sensational. I think it was, who was it against? Was it the final? Dortmund. I can't remember now anyway, yeah. But honestly, yeah, Kroos is the guy that we miss. Yeah, he didn't need to retire. Yeah, Modric is still ticking on, mate. He's nearly in a retirement home. But Kroos, yeah, he didn't need to retire, and we miss this guy badly. We miss him so badly because when you have a Pirlo-esque player, the Pirlo-esque player is the regista, literally. Pirlo, people like to imagine a regista, and their perfect regista is Pirlo. Yeah, a guy that can spring passes, or Scholesy. Yeah, or Kroos, yeah, or
Iniesta.
Iniesta more an attacking midfielder, but guy from deep that can say, okay, I've got the ball now, yeah, and I'm going to dictate what this team is doing in front of me. So Kroos was that guy. Now, obviously, Camavinga has the potential to do that, yeah, but Camavinga is a box-to-box. He's a typical box-to-box, a guy that can go back and forward, yeah? Tchouameni's not that guy. Valverde's not that guy. Xavi, yeah, exactly. Xavi's more of a regista, but Xavi also formed in the attacking role as well. Maybe a bit later on for Barcelona, he was a bit more deeper player, and also for Spain, yeah? Xabi Alonso, exactly that guy, yeah? So when Kroos came in as a young guy, boom, yeah, straight. But gradually over the years, when they get slower, they become a bit more mature. like a
Yeah.
cheese. Yeah, they have a tendency to sit back. Yeah,
Not like
and
milk.
yeah, exactly. And you have the centre backs. They can pass to Cruz, and Cruz can take all the time in the world, whatever. Yeah, and he'll never lose the ball. Yeah, and he would just spray
He was
past
always
it.
2 steps ahead. He was always 2
Exactly,
steps ahead.
exactly, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's what we miss. One of them. Yeah, and guess who we also miss? Yeah, obviously he didn't feature last year, but my guy, yeah, Benzema, yeah, this guy, we need a proper number 9. Yeah, we need a proper. Yes, last year we got away with playing Jude, Vinny, and Rodrigo. Great, but the football wasn't all that. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The football wasn't all that. I enjoyed watching Real Madrid a year before that. Yeah, with Benzema in that team, bro. Yeah,
Mhm.
Benzema in that team, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, up front, dropping deep, and a proper hold-up guy. That guy that can.
Would you
also
take Gyökeres then, Dave? Would you take Gyökeres because he can do the hold up, he can run the channels.
Yeah,
He's
but
somebody-
is he as creative though? Yeah, but I would take Gyökeres. Yeah,
But you would need a creative midfielder
it's a dying breed.
that would give him service, though.
It's a dying breed. Trust me, it's a dying breed at the
Yeah.
moment. It's a problem, and that position there is definitely a problem. 100%.
Mhm.
A guy that can hold up the play, that guy that can be creative, a guy that can also finish like a crazy guy, you know. And Lewandowski's that guy now for Barcelona.
Mm.
Yep.
That's what proper number 9 is. A guy who can also hold up and also play the ball. You know.
Yeah, but also, look at them giving chances to like Cassidy and players like that. Like, how many injuries have Barcelona had this year? And they're able to give their youngsters an opportunity in a route into the first team.
Yeah.
Like,
But
if Madrid haven't got that on their bench, then why not give some of the youngsters a chance? Because Asensio, he played really well. Do you know what I mean? And I know you guys want to get Saliba, but the kid actually looked really well. I agree with Lawrence.
Asensio's good. It's quick. Good. Yeah, exactly. Well, as soon as Militao comes back, bro, Asensio's out again. Let's be honest. Real Madrid needs to have these first team starters. That's what we always do. And you know what? That's what I like about Klopp, because he gives the youngsters a chance. Yeah, he gave the youngsters a chance. And Arne's just literally just carried on from that. You see, like Conor Bradley, like for example, Asensio. I think Asensio will be a good defensive midfielder as well. He's got the awareness. He's got awareness. He's quick. He's pacey. You know, so.
Like we met Darwin match for match. Darwin, I think it was him on that run. Remember when Darwin?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He was.
Yeah,
he was.
He's fast. Drive the play.
Really quick.
I can see it.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't see why Ancelotti can't improve certain players. Like Lewandowski was dying at Barcelona. Rafinha was dying. You know what I'm saying? And look at the performances that they've been putting in. Like he's not only brought in youngsters and got them playing a cohesive style of football in a very short, limited time, but players that look like they were on the way out. Yeah. Look how they're performing.
Yeah, Zubimendi would be a perfect fit for Madrid, to be honest.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, if we can get him, we will. Man like Zubimendi would be a great fit.
Ludog, do you want Bellingham? Because I remember when your fan base talk about Bellingham. Look at the bullet you avoided. Look at
No, they won't do that now. They won't do that now.
No, not anymore. We got 3 midfielders for his fee. So
we need to go through the archive, see if Dave was gassing up Bellingham. I don't know if he was on the Bellingham hype.
No, I was never gassing up. I got the shirt, the polo neck with Bellingham on the back.
Yeah,
and I got the white shirt with Mbappe on the back. Great job, David. We'll see in the future, mate.
Well,
mate.
But did you? That's like actually a question I had. Like, did it? It obviously we can say it disrupted the flow with Vinny and then Jude and then of course Rodri as the front three. But we can agree that obviously they're not in sync right now. You know, bye like the NSYNC, boy band.
No.
There's no synchronization. And but jokes aside, like Mbappe, they said, he'd be good on the left, but he just looks he doesn't really track back defensively. That much we knew. We even saw that at PSG, but it just feels like he's clashing with he doesn't want to be through the center. But I think would have Jude have been the preference, looking at what you have now, would Jude have been that preference? And like, did you really need Mbappe? At the end of the
We
day, did you
didn't.
really
I
need
don't
him?
think we did. I think we should have just stayed what we did and actually recruited a proper, another centre back. We should have got a really, really good CDM in, yeah, and we should have replaced Carvajal last year. Carvajal last year should have been replaced, yeah. We should have got in a guy for Carvajal, yeah. And I know Mendy and Fran Garcia, they're fighting for positions, but honestly, man, they're both crap, bro. Mendy and Fran Garcia, they're both equally as shit, man. They're both equally as.
And you don't want to put Camavinga back there.
No.
He's
no,
in.
no,
He
no, no.
belongs.
We've done that. We've done
It's a
that.
waste.
Camavinga is our brightest prospect.
He's a
Mhm.
baller, man.
He's our brightest prospect, yeah. And if we lose this guy, we're done, mate. Yeah, Real Madrid are completely finished, yeah. Because Vinny's ego now is getting a bit too much, yeah. He's now made Real Madrid all about him, yeah.
Mhm.
A couple of years ago, it wasn't all about him. It was mostly about like Benzema made himself available for Vinny to play correctly in the system, yeah.
Mhm.
And Benzema and Vinny, they worked together. You know, Benzema was frustrated at Vinny, but it made Vinny a better player.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just like Mendy plays decently sometimes and he doesn't play decently sometimes. He's inconsistent. Yeah. We can't look at inconsistent players. That's why I want Saliba, because Saliba may be on a 1-off or 2-off, whatever game. He doesn't play well. But Saliba consistently sometimes it performs well. Van Dijk consistently performs well. Yeah. Militao is also inconsistent. Yeah. Rudiger is more consistent than Militao, but Rudiger has his bozo gene in him, like every defender, let's be honest, but more bozo than a lot of others, you see? And people say, oh, Rudiger's like one of the top 5 centre-backs in the world. I don't believe it. I think Bastoni, Van Dijk, and Saliba are miles ahead of Rudiger. You know? Rudiger's he's a physical brute, yeah? He's more like a Gabriel. Like, I like Gabriel. I think Gabriel's one of the top 5. Yeah? Gabriel's done better this season than Saliba, I think, for me.
Would you put Van de Ven up there as well? Van de Ven?
Yeah, Van de Ven. Van de Ven is one of those as well. Yeah, 100%.
It's just tricky with this hamstring because he is such an unconventional center back and he's so speedy.
Bastoni, you know? I would take Bastoni.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good center back. Yeah. So Rudiger is that kind of like that authoritative guy. The guy is going to get stuck in, get into tackles. Yeah. But you need sometimes a bit more finesse. So you always have one of those and you have a finesse guy next to you. Like we have Militao and we have Rudiger. They complement each other. I can admit that. Yeah. But I would like it with a bit more finesse and a bit more defensive ability. Like, for example, Van Dijk. You said when Van Dijk gets the ball, like, I don't know what he's like coasting, mate, all the time. I don't know what he does, bro. Like Van Dijk gets the ball, he's like passes like and falls asleep or something. Like the guy is like oozing class, mate. Honestly, yeah. Saliba does
he's
the
very
same.
calm.
Yeah, he's super calm. Super calm. And he's been like that. He's been the world's best centre back for years now. Let's be honest. Van Dijk's been the world's best centre back for years.
Yeah. Him and Konate, Ibu has really he's sort of that bull in the china shop. But he's definitely moderated his game a lot more and tempered his game a lot more. And I think he's learned that from Verge. And he's fine to get stuck in. Whereas, like you said, Virgil is the graceful, you know, he'll pass a huge, like beautiful long ball, diagonal ball to Salah. He can pop it off into the midfield. He can, even though it makes me nervous when he inverts into the midfield, but he's confident going, sitting up a little bit higher, you know, especially when we play with 3 at the back. He's always a step ahead.
He reads the game. He reads the game 2 steps ahead of what the striker's thinking. That's what he is. But sometimes he can, if he's caught out, sometimes he can lose his foot in a bit. That's something about Van Dijk does.
Especially 2 seasons ago.
He does like this side step. I don't know what he's doing, man. And then he just like the guy's just off, yeah. But honestly, yeah, I mean him, Saliba, Gabriel, yeah, Bastoni, and also and Van de Ven. Yeah, that's for me. Yeah. And Rudiger just outside that. Just outside for me. Yeah,
I mean, what do you guys make of obviously Ludog? You got Man City. You're going into that game on good form. Man City, Pep,
5 losses, bro, in a row.
Bro, Pep after the press conference, he looked like his wife is beating.
let me say something before Lauren goes into this. Yeah. Man City will be that type of team that could hand the beating to Liverpool as well. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Mhm.
They could be that team with Liverpool high and mighty now at the moment, yeah. And they believe they have a lot of confidence, yeah. They could be that team that just turns up, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And pops you off the park. But
Mhm.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a bit more calculated from Arne Slot. And I think it's gonna be like a 1-0 or 2-0 or something to 2-1 or something to Liverpool for me. Go on, Laura, sorry.
No,
Go on,
it's
Lou
all
Dog.
good.
The moment. What are you saying this weekend? What are you saying?
You're gonna get an underwhelming answer, Northside. Okay. And I would love to say with a bunch of chest that I don't have, that we're gonna win 4-0. We're gonna be, bop them off the park just like we did with Madrid. I just don't see it happening that way. And if we are on it, just like we were, we should be able to beat them. However, I do believe that Pep will set up in a similar style of trying to lock us off in a mid block in the midfield. They may even try, especially in the first 20, 30 minutes, kind of similar to how they did when they visited us at Anfield last time. And even when we played them at the Etihad, where they want it as quickly as possible to get that first goal and push us back further, make us think similar and play our game. Do I think that's how it's going to go? Klopp, if we still had Klopp, yes, 100%. But I think it's going to be one of those stinky games where City are going to play very reserved and very pragmatic. They're going to keep the ball and make sure that we don't have it. And they're going to do that. They're going to try to press us up the field. Press. And how we're able to handle that and whether they're able to sustain it because of all their injuries. I don't know if Ruben Diaz will be back at some point. I know that he's a huge miss for them right now. And we might not have Konate for the City game. We'll have Trent back. We should have Ali back and Jota back, which, I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
Just go for the same team that you line up against Real Madrid. That's it. Finish.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, the thing is, Bradley's unfortunately pulled a hammy, so he's probably going to be out for a couple weeks, which is unfortunate. But that was his first 90-minute game, and he was. Yeah, you need someone there that can. I don't want to put Kwanzaa in right now because he's just too shaky, and he's
decent though. He's decent. He's not too bad.
He is, but I don't know if this is the type of game because he's costed us some really bad errors this season. But nonetheless, I think I would probably put Joey in there in the center back position, and I think Trent will probably play. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm to answer your a score prediction. I think it's just going to be a meaty draw, unfortunately, but that's okay.
I don't think so. I think the way Man City press up too high,
we'll catch them. They can't counterattack.
Diaz and Salah just gets that ball. They're done, mate. And Nunes. I tell you what, Liverpool are frightening pace up front. I know Salah's aging, but he's still quick. He's not that slow as people.
He's modified his run. He's modified and changed his routes. He doesn't bomb up the pitch towards the end, towards the back line. He cuts inside, drops the shoulder just on the edge of the box, and then that's how he caught out Mendy for the penalty kick.
But this could be also Man City's redemption arc as well. That's what I'm thinking. Is because if they win here, it gives them confidence. Because they've literally just beat them.
Dave, man.
I don't think they're gonna win.
Individuals are making too many mistakes, bro. Like the goalkeeper the other day, that diving header out the box was ridiculous.
He does that a lot. Remember the penalty last year? I don't know if you guys remember this. The Darwin, Ederson did the exact same thing, and Darwin flipped over him. He didn't even catch the ball. It ended up being a penalty. And then he injured himself because as a result of it, he goes out way too far at times. He has that bozo gene in him. But Dave, I don't know if you saw the Feyenoord game, but the back line, oh my God. When
it was all over the place. Yeah, all over the place. Yeah. They looked like that against Sporting as well, to be honest. And with Man City, anything to humble Pep is good idea. I don't even care, bruv, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah,
that guy can take
Pardon my
a
French.
can take a beating. But yeah, do you know
Yeah.
what? Man like Pep Guardiola, he deserves a little bit of, you know what? He just needs, like, the Sporting was
Checkbook
one of them.
manager.
If they're not careful, Man City could actually end up a very, very high scoring game to Liverpool if they're not careful with their defense. Because
Yeah.
Sporting, one side, 4-1, obviously, Amarim's last game. Liverpool's another different ball game altogether.
Tottenham as well. Tottenham actually smoked them.
I-
You know
Yeah.
what
I couldn't believe that.
Tottenham smoked them.
Exactly.
And
I couldn't
4-0,
believe that.
exactly.
too many
Yeah, exactly.
individuals on a bad run though, Dave. Like Vardio was trash against Spurs and he was trash against Fernwood. You know what I mean? Akanji not tracking his man. Playing a high line when you're 3-2 up, playing a high line, like the naivety of the team. And then as soon as their defense gets a little bit sorted, midfield just gets ran through. And then as soon as the midfield gets sorted out,
No
a little
legs.
bit, all of a sudden, no service to Haaland. You know what I'm saying? And then he's isolated.
And we can,
Bernardo
and Virgil
Silva
has no
more.
problem.
It's-
Sorry,
it's-
I interrupted you.
Yeah.
No,
I agree. Too many things. There's too many
Mhm.
issues. Too many players. You can't get the right blend in the midfield to defend and attack. And then you can't get the fullbacks. Like he's playing Rico Lewis. Like the experiments at times is ridiculous. Like Rico Lewis playing in the midfield against Spurs, or Vardia getting cooked doing stupidness, poor back passing to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper coming out. Akanji not marking his man. Only Lewis Skelly and Rico Lewis tracking back when they're 3-2. They're still winning the game 3-2 against Feyenoord. They just, I don't know. Like there's this whole mentality monster. The wingers as well. They either play wingers with pace like Doku and Savio, but then the finishing leaves a lot to be desired. And the decision making in the final third leaves a lot to be desired. Or they play Grealish that I don't think they get the best out of in the system. They play Bernardo Silva that's been poor for club and country. That I can say that even for Portugal, Bernardo Silva, he's been poor, bro. And his speed, he hasn't really got the speed either to play on that side. He's slowed down a bit. Still a very good player. And in Haaland, if you don't provide anything for him, then he might as well not even be on the pitch.
Yeah.
I think people sussed out also Man City a little bit. They sussed them out. They know what they're doing. You just stack up bodies in the box. They just pass it sideways. They just do this. That's what they do. Imagine a defensive block. Yeah, they just do this all around, all the time. Yeah, all you need to do is just do that. That's it. Put a huge defensive block there, and you're fine. Honestly, man like Pep Guardiola needs to rethink it. And he usually is a good manager to do that. You wouldn't put it past Pep Guardiola to just completely rethink the team and just come up with something new and a bit more exciting, because they hold the ball, but they don't really do anything with it. So, you know what? Man City, Liverpool, I think Liverpool will just cut them out in the break too many times. Liverpool are going to have a lot of chances in that game. Trust me, this one. They will, yeah. And you're going to see this table completely fit, because obviously you got Chelsea. I think they're playing Aston Villa, and Chelsea, they're decent at the moment. We know Chelsea, what they're going to do. And they're going to set up wisely, or Maresca is going to set up wisely to beat Aston Villa. And I wouldn't, at the moment, with Arsenal, the way the momentum's come off that Sporting, they're going to destroy West Ham. Let me be honest about this, yeah. So Man City are going to end up fourth after this weekend. Chelsea and Arsenal are going to leapfrog Man City. And then Man City's just completely conceded the title. Trust me, this one, they completely conceded the title. And I think it's just going to be up to Chelsea and Arsenal to stop Liverpool, yeah. And it's the only teams that I think this season that can stop them. Unfortunately, I don't think Man City have it in them. They're a bit like Real Madrid this season. I'm going to be honest with this. They're a bit like Real Madrid this season. They're not firing at all on any cylinders.
To me, they look worse, and they actually do remind me of Klopp in 2022-23 season when we were fifth.
Just completely fell out, yeah.
There is absolutely no engine in the midfield, and I didn't understand the Gundogan signing. I understand for the player that he was, but you have two midfielders that are 34, and Kyle Walker, a right back who is also in his 30s and is aging and has lost a lot of pace. He already was losing pace last year. And that's the trap that we fell into in terms of Klopp, because Michael Edwards was gone at that point in terms of signing players and letting go players. I think we should have revamped that midfield during that season. And Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago, even though he was our best midfielder that season with Bajcetic, there's no engine, no creativity to get anything up the pitch. But they have the problem of their center backs getting injured because they've lost their legs because at some point the engine was going to slow down because it's been going for all of those finals, all of those campaigns and tournaments, and of course the treble season. At some point, if you don't replace properly, poor Guardiola, like he's a decent player, but he's exhausted and he's young, and if he's tired, he's going to be forced to make those types of errors, like he did for the 2 goals. So yeah, that's what I see at least.
You guys, Lauren, are comfortable with them having the ball. I saw you guys when you play Chelsea, you just let them have the ball. Like that first 15, 20 minutes of that game, you're like, all right, I have the ball. No worries. We'll just sit back in our position, in our shape. We're not going to break our shape and let you just have the ball. And as soon as they made a mistake, you punish them. And I think you might
on the counter.
Do that. The problem is, you don't know how, like right now, Liverpool, what's great at what they do, what you guys do is, okay, you want to play, we can pass it around. Okay, as soon as you lose the ball, they will transition really quickly. Or if they have a corner, you guys transition out the corner really quickly as well.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing they do, Liverpool. That corner transition is mad. Like, what is that? Like, I saw it, against what was it, Southampton, Yeah. They had
and we did it to Aston Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa as well, I was like, what the hell, man? There's like, they had I think Southampton in the corner, and you just see like 5 men up front already for Liverpool. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
If you was stream delay.
Like, Nunes is like sprinting like an Olympic athlete, mate. Like, Salah has the ball, and Nunes is like a car, mate. Like, what is that? And Nunes has pace, man. Like, you don't, like, he's a big lump, but he has pace, that guy. Yeah. And that intensity that Liverpool have is why a lot of teams are frightened of them, unfortunately. And this season, but that intensity can catch up with you, unfortunately, at the end of the season as well. You can be too high intensity, like Barcelona as well. Yeah. Like Barcelona as well. The same thing. Yeah. Where they play with intensity and it can catch them up at the end of the season as well. So you have to be wary of it. And if you can do it gung-ho football and with a bit more control, then you're potentially to win the league. Yeah. And the way the defense are going as well, Liverpool, I think they are clear favourites for every competition in world football. Yeah.
Would you put them above Barcelona? What Flick's doing?
Yeah. Liverpool will destroy Barcelona. Trust me. The way they're so, you know how Mbappe was like caught offside like I don't know, like 50 times against Barcelona, some crazy thing.
Oh my God, that was nuts.
Yeah,
by the way,
Clasico.
We know, you know more than anyone.
Liverpool won't do that, man. If they play that line that they play against Real Madrid on the halfway line against Liverpool will fry them next level. Salah's a bit more clever, man. Salah's too clever for that. Diaz will catch out, mate, Barcelona in 2 seconds. Yeah. So, you know what? If Liverpool play Barcelona, hey, that red shirt coming out, mate. I don't even care, mate. That red shirt is coming out, mate. Liverpool play Barcelona, in the Champions League, bro. If you ever meet, let me tell you this right in the camera, Liverpool, if you ever face Barcelona in the Champions League, you better cook them the way they cooked us in the Santiago Bernabeu. Trust me, mate. That's what I want, mate. I'm supporting Liverpool all the way.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Actually, my family in Tenerife, if they like a couple, I think about 5 of them, they do watch English football. They all support Liverpool. All of them. All of them support Liverpool. All of them support Liverpool. All of them. So, you know what? English team, I don't support an English team. But if I'm not going to say I'll support Liverpool, but they're just their team, man. I don't know what it's something about Liverpool, man. They have it's something about them that just like it's like if you had an English team and you would say, what's the classiest English team there is, in the Premier League, like out of that top 6, and you would go Liverpool. They're the classiest team, man. Like, I know Salah dives, and I know that Diaz sometimes dives, and Nunes sometimes dives, but whatever, man. They're classy, bro. They're a classy team, and they will always be up there, mate, in European football. You know, it's the heritage.
That's funny, Dave, because when we was outside the Tottenham Stadium, you're talking to me about, I like Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham, my team. Tottenham. And now you're saying, I'm going to pull you out for the Liverpool player. No. We were doing the Derby preview.
Tottenham don't lose class, man. They don't lose class. They don't. Neither do Arsenal. Arsenal fans are just the melts of fan base.
The chronically online Arsenal fans are just
Man United fans are very deluded the way they think they're literally like probably top 3 teams in Europe. That's what they think. Still, they will always think that.
Yeah. They're like that high school quarterback that
because Real Madrid and Man United, and Barcelona will always the top 3 richest clubs in Europe. Yeah, they've always been that, and they will always remain that because of their attractiveness in world football. Yeah, Man United are not that team anymore. Trust me, Real Madrid are going that way as well. Yeah, if we're not careful, we'll go that way. Believe me, sooner than later. So, you know what? Man United fans can rot for all their melt, including Saeed, bruv. Yeah, and then Arsenal fans are absolute melts, apart from a certain few which I really like. Yeah, you know what? A few I really like. Tottenham fans, they're just Tottenham. That's it. Yeah, Chelsea fans, I don't know what they are, mate. They're just Chelsea fans. I like Chelsea. I like Chelsea before they became the rich club. That's what I grew up with as Chelsea. I grew up with a nice Chelsea. Yeah, exactly. I grew up with that, man. That's what I grew up. I loved watching Chelsea back then. Yeah, and then you have Liverpool, and Liverpool have always been a nice outfit to watch. I don't know. It's just Liverpool, isn't it?
Except those Hicks and Gillette days. Oh my god, early 2000s. Like,
oh yeah, no, none of that, none of that. But you know when Michael Owen won Ballon d'Or, bruv, that was a Liverpool. I like that Liverpool as well. So whatever it is, mate, is Liverpool is always going to be in kind of like that pocket of European space where AC Milan, they're shit, but you want them to do well. You understand? Does it make sense? You know what I'm saying?
I've always liked AC Milan when they had like Cafu and
exactly. So you always want AC Milan to. You always want the Italian teams to do well because we grew up watching them. Like Liverpool, we grew up watching. I used to love Arsenal. I'm going to be honest. I used to love Arsenal Football Club. Yeah,
the old Arsenal.
Yes, I used to love Arsenal. Sod the heritage. People saying, "Oh, it's nostalgia talk, whatever." Oh, it's modern day football. Yeah, I used to love Arsenal. Yeah. When a team
early 2000s,
I said this to you before in the north side. Yeah, I said it to you in the stream before. When we need to get back the Jog Up Anita podcast, I've been really busy. Sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, when teams used to go and used to see also, Lauren, if you're right, you go Liverpool versus Arsenal in a tunnel in that era, yeah, and you see fucking Sol Campbell, you see Vieira, yeah. You see Thierry Henry, mate. You see Perez. You see Ljungberg. You see all these guys. You see Lehmann, mate. They were like, what the hell's going on, bruv? I'm facing this team. Are you mad?
Wartime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mad. Early mid 2000s.
I'm gonna Carragher coming up against Henry and getting skinned every single time, mate.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm talking about, man. Like Arsenal, Real Madrid played Arsenal. Yeah. Real Madrid. Yeah. When we had the Galacticos. Yeah. Hey, Henry cooked the whole fucking team, bruv. But single-handedly, mate.
I hated watching.
I remember.
But he was so excited.
He's just whole team, bro. Single-handedly, bro. Yeah? Mad.
And Bergkamp.
Mad.
Oh, man.
This guy couldn't do it. This guy
our route to that Champions League final was crazy, Dave. That route to the Champions League final wasn't a joke. You know what I mean?
I was supporting Arsenal all the way in that Champions League final. Believe me, that ref was a bit of a stinker, bro. Bruv, if you just won that Champions League, you could have lasted few more years, mate, without a European trophy. Northside, I feel sorry for you, mate. If you just won that shit, if you just won it,
would change the trajectory for sure, 100%, especially for that team.
Yeah, man. But we didn't do it, man. So big up Maya as well. Big up Northside Madrid in a crisis. Don't sell Saliba, let them suffer. It's too early to call Liverpool champions, but Liverpool look dangerous. Chelsea. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Madrid, we want to see Madrid sometimes suffer, man. You know what I mean? Because Dave's like
they can hold that.
Bro. He's moaning about, I got a Porsche for Christmas. Not, I wanted a you know what I mean?
I wanted the red one. I wanted the red Porsche, not the blue one.
I wanted the Phantom, or so I wanted the Rolls Royce. I didn't want a Porsche. You know what I mean? They got rich people problems. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's nice, see Dave a little bit suffer. His blood pressure go up just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. It's nice sometimes, Dave. You know what I mean? Because listen, it don't come along very often. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you know, let us have our little chuckles in it. But
Yeah, I can have my chuckles, mate. My allegiance to Madrid, mate, after what they done to me, mate, via email.
That's wild, by the way.
I
That
can
the email they
just
sent.
go, mate. I can just cook the whole team. But you know what? I'll support them, whatever, yeah. And that just allows me to talk about other teams as well, mate. You know, it allows me to talk about others and allows me to build on my channel. And you know, obviously, I'll be happy, obviously, to talk about Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. I'll be happy to talk about Barcelona when they lose. And yeah, mate, that's the trajectory of my channel at the moment, guys. So stay tuned, mate. A lot of stuff, and I'm an editor as well, so I'm going to put full effort into these videos now. I'm going to make them absolutely exceptional. So wait and see what's cooking on End the Stream effing day, Frev.
There you go. Make sure you subscribe to Dave's channel. The link is in the title. Ludog, you got to tell Lee, bro. Catch her outside. How about that? You know what I mean? I was talking about Hala Madrid and that.
Yeah. Dave, listen, when Lee said they're not going to score, oh, they've scored. We won't forget that. We will not forget that.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a bone to pick with Lee, in that regard, because he came in a little too arrogant with that. You came in a little bit more humble. I will give you credit for that, but Lee came in and just listen. It ain't easy.
Yeah, I messaged. This is why I messaged Alex. Yeah, Alex AGT from Cop TV. Yeah. I messaged him, and I said, "You will beat us this year. We are absolutely atrocious." This is actually what I said. Yeah, and you can obviously see it. Yeah, you beat us this year. We're absolutely atrocious. I predict 4-0, 5-0. No joke, bro. Yeah. He said, "I can't see it. I know you've been poor about 5." And I said, "Worse than Barca trust." Yeah. If it wasn't for Courtois, it would have been about the same. Let me be honest. Yeah, if it wasn't for him, it would have been the same. And so, oh wow, that's a big pizza. Hey, girlfriend's bought a massive pizza. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, pizza. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And after this, I'm going to round it up for thing. So I said, not as bad, and then after we beat us, so not as bad as 4-0, but second half, you dog walked us. Yeah. So that's what's happening, unfortunately. And yeah, that's what I'm going to leave guys with. Honestly, Liverpool, credit to them, excellent club, excellent run, very good team, and clear favourites to win the Premier League, the Champions League, FA Cup, whatever. Yeah, whatever they want to win, it's their world is their oyster this season. And the only team I think can stop them in the Champions League is the wild one, but I actually think Inter can stop them with some dirty 1-0 or something. You know. It's the only team that can stop them. Inter with some dirty ass 1-0. Yeah, and they go to like Anfield and just in a second leg and just like defend for their lives, mate, on a 0-0. It's the only one, yeah. It's the only one. Trust me on this one. So, well done, Liverpool. Congratulations. We are Mierda Madrid from now on. That's it. That's what I'm calling, mate. No more Real Madrid anymore. Mierda Madrid from now on. Yeah. Ahora, done.
Careculo Madrid. Careculo Madrid. Careculo.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
Listen, Dave, love for jumping on.
No worries,
bro. Love Ludog for jumping on as well. Dave, go have a pizza, mate. Don't worry about it, mate. Yeah, just have a pizza.
Yeah.
Forget about it. You know
es un pizza grande, mate. Grande.
Grande.
You know what I mean? Ludog, always a pleasure.
Yes, likewise. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's it. Hopefully, Man United. Hopefully,
they're winning now.
Another one. You know
what?
I mean? 10 minutes to go.
No, they're winning 3-2 now. Yeah.
They're winning 3-2. We're going to redirect to Lee and his watch along. Big up to everyone locked in. Northside Raid on the way in. Make sure you subscribe to End the Stream, Dave. Don't be a Viad your whole life. And we're out, man. Love.
Easy.